So tomorrow is my birthday. So to all the Taurus babies, just like me, happy birthday to you. But tomorrow we're going to be singing birthday. But let's do channel the message. I am getting ready to head out. I want to celebrate my birthday at Times Square, and thankfully, as independent woman and my soul tribe, I get to like I have like last minute chances to celebrate my birthday at Times Square. So before I'm going to head out, we are live stream. I want to ask Spirit guides. Sorry, I am sitting down right now, Soul Tribe, because you know everything is already in my bag, and look, catching the sunlight in our eyes. I don't like the scars, but I don't mind the changing of eye color. Let's go. Calling on my spirit guides, my guardian angel, the assistance of the higher power, and the spirit of the universe, as we're going to channel messages, possible energies, advice for my collective spirit guides. What is our birthday message? Well, tomorrow my birthday is, spirit guides. We're going to celebrate as per tradition, but I wanted to channel a message for our collective, please, for Twin Flame, Soulmate, Future Spouse. Am I right? Today we are on a YouTube live stream. Today is April 28th, 2025, spirit guys. Let's go to work, universe. Let's see. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm sprawled right in front of you, and I'm going to jumble all the tarot right in front as per practice tradition anyway. And I do not control anything. My name is Melody. I have been blessed with some kind of ability, supernatural ability, to see tarot and oracles in advance before touching it on a YouTube live stream since 2019. Everything in the archive over here. So let's see, spirit guides, what is the channeled message today? Wow. Spirit guides is trying to tell our collective that hard work is going to pay off. We have been here in the journey forever and ever and ever. Like, it's been challenging forever, but the clearing is here. It's like you went into the journey of a very long road, long path. You do not know where to go. You're kind of like Alice in Wonderland. And then you're asking the Cheshire Cat, which is me, where do you go from here? And then I just say, well, whatever, we're just going to be rock style rock and rollers. And then we're going to be rocking and rolling our way to our dark night of the soul and to hopefully our true love and happily ever after. So what I could understand here, spirit guides, should say all the challenges are just in the beginning, but it's not like they weren't guiding us. They were here with us. This journey that we took, that we all embark on as a soul tribe and as a collective, it's because it makes us grow. It helps us grow, and it helps us evolve from nothing to everything, from a page to the emperor, from a page to a knight, to a king, to an emperor, and then from a princess to a queen, to the empress, to the something like that. So we needed this process to evolve in our journey. We cannot, you know, empress and emperor, they did not get their crown and their throne handed to them. They have to work for it. They have to go through. If you're a gamer, you have to go through every level, and you gotta win it, and you gotta ascend, and you have to I'm not saying that you gotta be strategic about it, because I think our collective didn't even have strategy. We just dive. I mean, in our soul tribe, or in my case, I just dove head on, full on, head on, not knowing what is waiting for me. I just dove into the mystery, and then the universe taught me over here how to channel, how to see tarot and oracle messages. And I didn't even ask for superpower. I didn't even have any tarot reading done. I do not care about tarot or oracle. But why would universe give me this gift? I mean, for everything that's coming out of my mouth. Hold on. Why is it? Okay, sorry about that. So, okay, it just froze. Like I said, for everything that came out of my thoughts, my mouth, or whatever I am channeling to all of you, universe. See, they froze my camera in here. Universe is very much responsible. I am your channeler, supernatural vessel, supernatural channeler, but universe is very much responsible for putting me in here. I did not ask for superpower. I did not ask for like to see and challenge tarot and oracle like a mad kitty, but universe, my guides, they're the one who are responsible for putting me in here, and I did not, I did not even like say no. I just say okay, and then the moment I opened this channel, this is where I grew with my gifts, with no artificial intelligence but superhuman intelligence. So I don't care how you go, I don't care if others going to be say, oh, whatever, like AI, what the hell. But if universe going to be here and going to say there's a superhuman mutant hybrid walking among us, and this is in here in our collective. If I am evolving as a hybrid, and so are you. You are all special hybrids, soul tribe, and we are the new world, and we are like the seed in here in this planet right now, because like see, it's the evolution of mutant hybrids, and I am here, and so are you, and we are trying to find our way and blaze our trail into this planet, into this world right now. And I understand that others do not understand me. Like see, when there's a channel of tarot in there, they have million subscribers, million views, whatever, and then when I'm here authentic as can be and channeling and can see tarot and oracle, no one can understand, and that's okay, because I don't understand. Like I said, the universe is very much responsible for putting me in here, and also it's the same thing with you. Like you might be asking, like, where do you go from here in your journey, because you are confused, you're feeling lost, you do not know what to do. Why are you here in this journey? Are you in the right path? Yes, you are in the right path, because if you're asking that question, and so am I, especially when I am your face, your voice, and your channeler in here. So anyway, the challenges are just all in the beginning, because we needed to evolve from, like I said, from page to emperor, from princess to queen to empress. So anyway, my name is Melody. I can see tarot and oracle and messages in advance. I just woke up. I just sipped some water a while ago. Let's go. What can I channel today? We are on a YouTube live stream anyway, and nothing is controlled. I don't have long sleeve, nothing to hide. No, I don't do tricks, illusions, nothing. If the highest paid magician in Las Vegas even going to sell out tickets, I don't even get paid for this, but I'm thankful for everyone who gives me coffee and help me to be creative and inspire me in this channel. Thank you very much. Shout out to Kali. Kali was just emailing me in Pennsylvania, and Canada in Washington DC, Bridgetta in Georgia, and oh my God, Evelyn in Netherlands, and for every one of you, Soul Tribe, for Christ Box, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Soul Tribe, we're going to be running around. So, I'm going to, I've always been independent, so you're the one who's taking care of me, and universe is the one taking care of me, and I'm very thankful for every one of you, Soul Tribe, for your love, for your support. And what's happening with Timo? Yeah, I love Timo. My leggings is Timo. And we are like my clothes right now are all upgraded and updating on Timo. I love Timo anyway. Thank you very much. I became a Timo influencer like a few days ago. So let's go. What is our channel message here? I could see tarot, oracle, and messages in advance. I want to be precise. So, and we're going to understand this as we go along, because I could see in my vision, and I'm very honest with you with whatever I am seeing, and we're going to jumble all the cards, nothing controlled. I don't know, I've been like this since 2019. So let's see. I am seeing Ace of Swords. Yeah, all the challenges are in the beginning. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Take note of what I'm trying to tell you, because that's what I'm seeing in my vision. Remember, before touching tarot, before shuffling, before jumbling, before whatever, nothing. tricks, no marks, whatever. Okay, I'm seeing Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer here, or there's some curiosity, or someone interested with you, or you're interested about something. Let's see. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Actually, should I just call Kings and Queens? But I want to be precise anyway. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, could be Queen of Swords as well. I mean, like I said, I could just call Kings and Queens, but I want to be precise anyway. Let's see, what else is Spirit, guys? 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Chariot, Emperor. I tell you, if you are asking, do you have your true love and your partner in this lifetime, or are you going to be alone here, or are you going to marry? Yes, I think I know we've been here forever and ever, but the answer is yes, you're in the right path. Yes, you're not going to be alone. And yes, your true love, happily ever after, is going to find you. Your Empress or your Emperor is going to find you. The high vibrational, every king and every queen of an energy of a person. Let's go. So anyway, we are live stream, and like I said, we don't control this, and no marks, no tricks, no illusion. And since we have a floor right now, we're going to jumble everything. And look, I do not know where it's going to fall, top, bottom, middle. I do not know. I do not have special tricks here. I have been learning my craft as well since 7 years ago. So why would I stop now? When someone's evolving with superhuman intelligence, superhuman gifts, and then are you all like going to be curious about artificial intelligence? And so at this artificial intelligence, well, it's human made, but the superhuman intelligence is universe. It's universe. It's the mystery. It's from another realm. It's another world that we do not know. It's another world that no one knows, that nobody being there and tread on. But I feel like what universe is trying to do to me right now is like, Emperor is already here. I've been walking the bridge of supernatural and then coming back to you in here. And no, it's not just about it's not about just tarot. It's all about like, who's going to be doing this? Let's say you don't believe in tarot. But how am I going to know what's going to come out of the 78, 79? And I do not practice or perform magic or something like that. So nothing. When I'm going to be channeling to every one of you, it's every day. Look, magicians, they just perform with special tricks, whatever. I don't do special tricks. When I say I'm going to channel, I channel. I don't even overthink. If I am right, I'm right. If not, well, whatever. Well, we're the hybrids now. So let's see. Like I said, if you know about tarot, you can zoom this up. We are on a live stream. I do not control this. So, you know, like when I'm standing, of course, we don't have the ability to be jumbling it. But since there's 9 of Swords already, we have the floor. We have the world. Oh, we have the floor right now. So we can jumble it. But I want to see anyway. The Emperor keep coming up and the world is keep showing, and the Queen of Swords already here. I'm not ready yet, Spirit guys. Let's go. We're going to work. Universe, are you here? Okay, we're going to work. Hold on, because I need to prove to Soul Child I do not control this. The moment I already told you what's going to come out, and then I'm on the mercy of my guides, my universe, spirit guardians, because I close my eyes anyway. When I'm going to be shuffling the cards, after jumbling it, I'm going to close my eyes anyway and do not know where it's going to fall. Middle, top, bottom, I do not control, but I already told you, advanced intuition like a time traveler, that I do not control this. I am ready. Let's go. I am going to channel now, spirit guides. Let's go, my spirit guardians, universe. Okay, I already told the channel message to my collective. Let's go. Channel message, please, spirit guides. Two of Wands. Okay, so like I said, you are in the right path. You could be in the crossroad right now, not knowing what to do. The journey seems very long. Where are you heading? Where are you going? But you're in the right path. Like I said, you're kind of like Alice in Wonderland right now, asking the Cheshire Cat, where do we go from here? Should you take the left path or the right path? I mean, I'm your kitty cat in here, or, you know, universe be asking them, where do we go from here? Spirit guides is trying to say, just like the wisdom of the Cheshire Cat, you know, it's the experience, or take the path, and then if you see that something is not right, whatever. But actually, if you have the ability to really dig deeper in your soul, like if that's really what you want to choose, take it. But you know, if later on you find out it's not for you, then you have the ability to change it anyway. So let's see, spirit guys, where's my channeled message, please? Okay, so but spirit guys already trying to say that we're not going to get stuck here, because this is the journey. We have to evolve, we have to grow. Okay, message taken. Channel message, please. Where's my vision, spirit guys? Oh, there's something that fell. Bam, Queen, King of Swords. There you go. Superhuman intuition. There's something that fell. Knight of Pentacles is here as well. It flew over there. I was closing my eyes. So see, I tell you, I already channeled the King of Swords. So this could be the person who was going to manifest in your life, who you're going to end up with. Someone, some man of honor, someone who is very protective of you, someone who's very intellectual, very smart. And like when I see the King of Swords, is like a person who's very noble and likes to be around trustworthy people, very loyal, very devoted, but could be mysterious as well. It's been a long time coming. Look, I channel Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. There you go. It's already came out, and we are in a live stream. I do not control this. I could see tarot on an oracle in advance, and we are already here. So try like only 2 out of 78, 79, like I'm closing my eyes anyway. I do not know how is this happening, but like I said, I dove head on in here with universe and my guardians with my side, and universe very much responsible. My higher court, my higher council, they're very responsible for putting me in here, for help, for making me evolve as a superhuman mutant hybrid, superhuman intelligence. So anyway, look what I already told you. King of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever I'm trying to channel to you before I'm touching tarot is already true, because look, my mind power, intuition, advanced intuition, time traveler is already telling you in advance what we're going to see out of everything. And I jumbled everything. No, I'm not a magician. I don't perform tricks. It's only the truth. Okay, spirit guys, let's go. Superhuman intuition. Okay, thank you so much, spirit guys. I'm not going to be here anyway, but you're very responsible, universe. So 7 of Swords is very tricky. This message reminds me of the message yesterday under the cherry blossoms. So somewhere along the way, you felt lost because you have stumbled on very tricky situation, like you have met like not so nice people or not so nice situation. But let's find out here. Maybe you have connected with the wrong people, or maybe your person has connected with the wrong people. Either way, maybe someone is watching you but just wearing the face mask. They're trying to conceal their feelings from you right now, but they're watching you. Like I said, there's some kind of curiosity in here. So let's see. This is a very complex, tricky situation, but it's not impossible. That's what I could understand. That in your mind you might be thinking, oh, this journey is insane, or we are here in the spiritual collective. You might think like, oh, we just lost it. Yeah, so many times I already told universe, am I crazy? Did I just lose it? But every time I see my advanced intuition advanced time traveler to the future, and then come back to you, like what exactly we're going to see. Who can do that without artificial intelligence for 7 years? That's insane. Even if you do not believe in tarot or oracles, but I am already trying to tell you, out of 78, 79, without the use of computer, only Wi-Fi in here, and my spirit guardians. Okay, spirit guides is trying to say, you're going to meet a good man who's not going to hurt you. This person, maybe they have hurt you in the past, but doesn't mean that they're not going to make things right for you. Okay, message taken, spirit guides. Four of Cups is indifference. Yeah, maybe you are feeling like why, like whoever this masculine is, taking them forever. Why there was some delay and blocks in your future spouse journey, soulmate journey, twin flame journey. Okay, let me understand, spirit guys. Is there going to be movement, action, and whatever? Oh, bam! Ace of Swords. The challenges are just in the beginning, but maybe it was just in the beginning that this person wasn't speaking to you, but Ace of Swords is the Excalibur, the truth, the communication. And also when I'm trying to tell you, all the challenges are just in the beginning, because we'll find a clearing. If you are taking a path and then it's full of weeds, it's full of like you know, I don't know, like the path is so dirty, whatever. Well, it feels like the Ace of Swords. You have the power to clean out all these weeds so you can make a trail or something like that. But anyway, see, I only channeled 2 aces. It's the Ace of Swords, which I already was speaking, advanced time traveler. Thanks to my universe and spirit guides. Pam, intuition. Well, even if I'm going to be slacking explaining to you what the actual message here but whatever I already told you in advance before I'm even touching tarot, that's the message. You are in the right path. Don't be confused and don't cry out in there, because there's going to be help and support, victory and success. The Ace of Swords is also like new beginnings, a breakthrough. If you are feeling stuck forever and ever and ever and nothing was happening, there's going to be movement and breakthrough. Everything, my superhuman intelligence in superhuman intuition is already here. 100 million trillion % real, authentic. So if you are someone like, you know, every one of us has haters anyway, and I know I'm a lot in the plate, but I have never lied. And then I would stumble on others that, oh, what is the truth? Like, whatever. I don't care what you believe, okay? But try to be in my shoe right now, and then one day you wake up, you will have mind power, superpower, intuition. What are you going to do? Instead of like shit posting in there and whatever. Yeah, maybe shit posting is a superpower, but what now? That's still not a superhuman intelligence. Okay, spirit guys, let's go. So right now, it's in the age. It's going to be a battle between superhuman mutant hybrids, universe, evolution, versus artificial intelligence. Who's going to win? Between the universe, dark energies, mystery, whatever. Everything that's coming out of my mouth, please don't piss me off, because it's going to come true. Don't Don't put words in my mouth and going to piss me off. Then going to cuss everybody of you. Like going to be, because you do not understand me. You do not understand this journey. We don't have to fight each other. But if I am going to be here trying to tell you I'm seeing something, if you are in the pursuit of artificial intelligence, but at least you can invent that. But what about me in here? How do I pursue superhuman, like supernatural, something no one has ever been? Like you want to be on the moon and Mars, whatever. What about me? I'm like already outside of 900 billion galaxy and already traveling on time and dimensions and quantum leaps or something like that. Oh, and you even tell me I'm crazy. Well, like, you know, thank you for universe, thank you for my warriors, and thank you spirit guides and soul tribe for help finding me, for being here with me, because I do not know what to do with here, but I feel like maybe my evolution is to find you as well. I want to put up a school for special children like me and you. Or even if I'm here on the Spiritual Explorer 1111, and so what now? I'm your navigator and I'm your captain and commander in here. This is already our safe space. You are safe here, especially if you think no one understood you. If you think like, yeah, universe and God has punished you. No, universe and God did not punish you. The universe and God will not give you anything that you cannot conquer. You are here on this special mutant hybrid collective. So thank you very much. It's an honor to serve you, Soul Tribe. It's an honor to have your back in here, and I hope you have my back, because I do not know what battle we are going on right now, but spirit guides and universe are here with us. So don't be in the wrong side of the universe. Others going to be saying, oh, don't bet against so and so. Well, tell you what, don't bet against Melody and don't bet against universe, who are very much responsible to put me here. So anyway, no, I did not ask for this. Universe are responsible. They're the ones who put me here. They're the ones who choose who they're going to put in here as your kitty cat, rock star, and warrior. So let's go, spirit guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, my channel message and my intuition, my vision is already precise. It's already here. Okay, consistent. Spirit guys, channel message, please. Thank you very much. 5 of Cups. You're feeling sad. Do not cry. Do not cry, because there's going to be some relief. I see the Ace of Swords as relief as well. Like I said, you've been stuck there forever and ever. You do not know what to do, but keep going in the journey. You're in the right path. We're going to be in here together. We're in this together, okay? So something, Hierophant, 4 of Wands, no, the 3 of Wands. Did I channel the 3 of Wands? Yes. I think I channeled the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. But anyway, spirit guides trying to say, you might not know where you go in your journey, but I see the Hierophant as someone like God up above. I know this is a very traditional person, almost emperor energy, mature man. But I feel like trust in the higher power, trust that there's going to be divine intervention. No one knows, like, it's like our collective is very unexplainable. How do I even know what's going to come out back to back to back to back? Exactly what's going to come out of tarot. I do not know. And even if you do not believe tarot, like I said, it's already intuition. I do not know how to explain, but look, you're going to meet a good person to guide you in your journey. This could be a mentor, a person, or a soul tribe, or a community who's going to help you, like someone who knows about this journey, someone who's going to guide you every step of the way. Spirit guides, spirit helpers, guardian angel, universe. In my case, it's God, universe, spirit guardians, angels, or else I'm not going to be fighting in here if I am not seeing something. So I do not care where my haters going to be saying, because in between artificial intelligence, well, there's a superhuman mutant hybrid evolving and walking and breathing among you right now. Okay, can I have one more please, spirit guys? Thank you so much. Queen of Cups. Well, I channeled Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Anyway, regardless, I said that I was seeing queens in my vision as well. But I think universe trying to say, no matter what happens, you could be hypersensitive, you could be someone emotional right now, but believe in love regardless. Whether this world is you seeing a lot of brokenness, but don't lose your faith in love. You are a child of love. Your fuel is love, and you cannot be angry. I mean, you can be angry anyway because it's also an emotion, but I think your journey is for you to walk in the path of love, because this is your key, this is your fuel to heal yourself. This is your fuel, how you're going to find yourself, your path, your true love, happily ever after, your life purpose. Love is going to connect you to your higher self, your universe, your potential future spouse, your life path, your journey. If you are someone walking the healer's path or walking the intuitive path, or you woke up one day and, like I said, you're a superhuman mutant hybrid. So welcome to the special league of superhuman hybrid. So I don't think I'm going to be alone anyway. I mean, see, I don't think universe is going to put me here right in front of you and you don't even know what I'm talking about. So if I'm saying that we are special, extraordinary, welcome to the supernatural league, soul tribe, then you are here in this supernatural collective. So somewhere deep inside of you, there could be some superpower in there that is so hiding. And be careful, because I have evolved just like my favorite superhero. My favorite superhero is Jean Grey from the X-Men, Catwoman, like Selena Grey. That's the reason, like, I'm Kitty Cat, supernatural channeler, Twinflame, Soulmate, future spouse for 7 years. Wow, Kitty Cat. That's my pseudonym in here. And also I like Mystic. She's a shapeshifter. So that means she's adjustable, flexible, whatever. I don't know why I like her, but you know what? Maybe if you are someone in this collective and you're really drawn to a specific superpower, maybe you have to channel that. Maybe you have to harness that superpower, because Jean Grey has telekinesis, telepathy, and she's the phoenix. So anyway, she's also apocalypse. So it's like create, rebirth, and destruction. But I don't want to be over here going to be destroying everything, because you know, I still want to be in one piece. I still want to be to be happy in this world right now, seeing the beauty of everything, beauty of creation, whether God or man-made. I don't want to be seeing like wrecks and havoc and destruction. So humanity need to stop like destroying what you have built as well, just because for power, and you're going to destroy your culture, your civilization, your invention. Come on, you gotta stop that, because at the end of the day, you can never own this planet. It's just a little dust in the 900 billion galaxy. Why are you going to be wanting to have power over the dust over one planet you don't even know? Because at the end of the day, it's only God and universe who owns this land. Every creature, every creation, human, non-human, animals, even rocks and plants, even trees. And I realized that the most magical creatures here on this planet are the trees, because I noticed that in every season, look, we just went into the spring season, and I saw all the trees like flower, and even now it's like the whole trees are like all flowers and cherry blossom. And then suddenly, look, even the wind is responsible as well for like saying, okay, that's enough. So the wind blows all the petals, and then out of that petals that's like flowering on all the trees, like all different kinds of blasts of colors. Where did the leaves? Because now when all the petals going to be blown in the wind. Suddenly, a few days later, there's green leaves. And then out of that green leaves, wow, that tree or that plant is going to flower and blossom. I think they're the ultimate magicians in this world right now. But I understand that a lot are already finding excavations about rhinos or dinosaurs or like very million-year-old fossils. Yeah, I mean, in this time right now, some things that it was just a myth and a legend, they're already excavating it. Like I feel like universe is already, or even this planet or this earth is already like showing us like treasures or showing us history or trying to make us learn about civilization. Like how old is earth? It's 1 billion years old. And then how old can human have like a mortal life? It's 100, maybe luckily it was like 100-year-old, but on our lifespan right now, wow, it's getting shorter and shorter because of stress, because of our lifestyle right now, that we don't even eat healthy, we don't sleep better because it's all stress. Like this world is functioning on money. And then if you are someone who wasn't exposed and born into money, and then you're just going to live your life and wake up every day, how you going to feed yourself, your family, how you going to afford to do things, especially like if you live in a big city that is always constantly money. But I also experienced how to live in the boondocks and in by the ocean and the islands, that we wake up, we go fishing. I build rafts, bamboo rafts. If there's high tide, I will build bamboo rafts so I could, me and my sister, we can pass like the water, because we would my dad, my relatives, we would build like dikes, like those muddy like trails. But if it's high tide, it's all going to wash out. So you gotta learn how to survive. So I know how to, I grew up like that. Like I learned to, and my mom is here, my brother is here in this channel. I am not lying, they know this channel. So hello, mama, and my brother who is an engineer in Manila. So anyway, yeah, I would we would build like these little nets to catch crabs and shrimps. So I grew up like that, and also go fishing, whatever, or go with the ATAs or the natives. Yeah, there's like ancient origins of people in the mountains, and they have their own cultures, they have their own practices, and yeah, it's like it's unexplainable. But I mean, they can hunt fish, like they would just dive, they're divers. So they would dive and catch octopus or squid and fish, and then, or they would go to the mountains and pick up some fruits or limes or something like that, or wildflowers, and then they would sell it to us or something. So it was really a surreal experience. I get to see the beautiful sunrise, beautiful sunset, and like so magical. My family has this sentimental property. It used to be when I was a child. I mean, we still have it in the family. I mean, I feel like that's a sentimental property that maybe my ancestors was there, so they tried. Our family wanted to sell that property, but that little property of 11 hectares of fish pond and with ocean and coconut and rice plantation, it stays in the family. Oh, like, oh my God, it doesn't want to get out in the family. All my family, my grandparents, my father, my aunt, my uncle, they're buried there in the little cemetery where I used to go swinging on that big ilang-ilang tree. So anyway, yeah, there's waterfalls there. So me and my sister, we would go to the waterfall, but there's also big ocean. It's a very interesting place because there's also streams and river. it's like all combined together in a little place. It's a very little sleepy town, and then there's a little school in there where my dad and my uncle went, and then it's also the place where my dad also saw a big spacecraft. He always tells me and us before, and my dad grew up to be media, TV media, and political personality. He was the radio announcer for like a forever and ever. He was in the radio and TV for 33 years. He was a TV anchorman in ABS-CBN, one of the biggest TV networks in Philippines. So he was a TV anchorman for a few years. And then he was also well known on the political scene. He used to be a campaign manager. Then he also ran as like a counselor, and he was also a commentator. Like my dad, oh my God, like he would pursue the truth. He wouldn't like liars or whatever. So we grow up as well that there's a lot of military CAFGOs or NPAs going to be going into our house, in my mom's house, because they're going to be looking for our dad. So my dad, like he, you know, he was a warrior. So anyway, he was a legend in my little hometown in General Santos City, the city of champions, city of Manny Pacquiao. So anyway, wow. And it's also a mermaid. It's also like I was the first mermaid queen in like, you know, to have like a mermaid float during the Kalilangan festival. General Santos City is the tuna capital of the Philippines. We have a biggest fish port in there that you can see all the biggest tuna for export or something like that. So anyway, Sotra, I'm very thankful for all the experience. I mean, when I moved to New York, I didn't really have that easy because I stumbled on wrong people, wrong influences, and wrong people who did not treat me right. And then when I tried to pursue my healing, and that's the reason like universe came in my life and helped me evolve while I was doing my healing, my shadow work. And then I asked universe, are soulmate real? That's what I asked universe, are soulmate real? What could be wrong? Because like I said, I was in Las Vegas, and I was in the pool. I was swimming one late afternoon, and then I look up in the skies and I said, universe, what could go wrong in here? Because, you know, I've been connecting with the wrong people. So can you just take me to my soulmate? And then suddenly, like, something tells me to move to NYC. And when I was in Vegas, I've never even traveled to NYC. So, but I told my friends I'm going to move to NYC, and oh my gosh, and it took me 2 years again to get stuck in Vegas until one day I just pack everything, put all my things, all my life on a 250-pound luggage and fly southwest. And then I also asked my friend in Las Vegas that, okay, I said, come on, let's go to NYC. So we were here. We were like, New York, New York. We're like I said, now I'm here in NYC. So Frank Sinatra is my grandfather. And Lady Liberty is my grandmother. So you cannot be fighting with Lady Liberty because that's my grandmother right there. You know what? Humans can be thinking that, you know, you own this, you set rules, whatever. Yeah, I understand. You can never really technically like be a bad person going to be hurting others anyway. But at the end of the day, between universe, between God and between human, who's going to win? Like sometimes you just have to think. You might think like your money, your power, your ego is going to get you shit. No, because like I said, when universe going to be stepping in now, And then for superhuman like me to be even be trying to tell every one of you to get along, get your shit together. And I'm the one who's going to be speaking about love and holding on to true love happily ever after, while I'm going to be looking at others that just mess it up. Come on. Money not going to buy you shit, especially happiness. It's not like, I mean, we want success, we want money, we want to be abundant anyway. We want to be manifesting blessings because we needed that currency in this planet. But I'm also aware that I also evolve into something more, that my universe currency is good karma. And then now when I'm going to be here channeling like this, like an advanced time traveler, advanced intuition, you know what, others is going to be like, you know, if they do not understand me, they're going to be saying, oh, what are you doing here? What do you want me to be like? See, between me and gold diggers and scammers and social climbers, like, be careful, be careful, all of you, like, you know, like low vibrational, because you do not know. You think you can be sitting in money and power right now. How long is that going to last? But when the miracle weaver and like someone who's going to give us good luck and divine intervention here is right there. It's on the other side, behind the veil. And yes, we are not alone in the universe. I don't care how you're going to be flying satellites and going to be saying whatever. And then when you are just going to be pursuing and lucky to even land on moon, or going to work your asses off to even build a base in Mars. And that's just our solar system. And what about, like, you know, we are just here in Milky Way galaxy. No one ever gone out of Milky Way galaxy. No one has ever gone out of our solar system yet. So if everyone's going, even NASA going to be looking at like Jupiter, it's just part of our little planets in our little solar system. But outside of our solar system could either be solar system in the Milky Way galaxy. But outside of Milky Way galaxy, there's also 900 billion galaxy out there that's unexplored. No one knows what is going on in there. And so now when I'm going to be here, going to be saying, we are not alone in the universe, and I'm trying to tell you that I have been evolving with some kind of supernatural ability, and then now you're going to be telling me I'm a joke. You are a joke. You are, because you're close-minded. Your money not going to be paying you shit. You're just going to be building spaceship that if you do not have the right energy, universe or whoever is behind the veil going to blast that out anyway. You're not going anywhere. So, Vababoom, fabulous. So you all can all hate me from head to the toe. You're not going anywhere. Remember, whatever comes in my mouth is going to come true. You're going to be on the wrong side of the universe, the wrong side of melody. You not going anywhere. But right here to your grave. That's it. Period. Okay? So if someone has wronged you, Soulmate, don't worry. Karma works for me right now. See? Universe, warriors, God, universe, guardians. I'm the speaker right now. But like I said, but when I am channeling for you, everybody works for me right now. But actually, I'm not going to be here without my guardians. But because, like I said, they're the ones, universe is very much responsible for making me evolve as a mutant, superpower, mind power, hybrid. Anyway, they know something I do not know, so tribe. So don't even say, even if I could say, oh, I like it, karma or whatever, like they work for me. Right? Yeah, because I'm your channeler right now. But at the end of the day, I'm nothing without them. Like, you know, don't even say. Like, I am someone who can be pep talk and shit talker too. But I'm not going to be here if no one from the other side. I don't think it's just my brain. No, it's not like that. For whatever we cannot explain, consciousness or yeah, others going to be say, oh, is past lives real or whatever. You'll never know. Others already trying to say, yeah, you know, some little children already remember who they are when they're in the past lives. I cannot vouch for them because I do not know what they're talking about, but I can vouch and be responsible for whatever I'm trying to tell you as an energy channeler, hypersensitivity, mind power, whatever. I'm very responsible for what I'm channeling and trying to tell you. But with others, I do not know. I mean, but I guess if I have the intuition, maybe I could pick up on it. But it's a learning process. I'm always been a student, and I've always been under the Universe Academy for 7 years now. I thought they're going to like kick me out of the Universe Academy. But wow. I mean, year after year, I just see that my intuition is getting better, and whoever are my guardians, they're miracle workers. And no, they're not bad guardians. They're high vibrational, because I think for most part I'm the toxic one and the low vibrational, especially when I'm in pain and confused. But they're the ones who always pick me up and then never really like left me, because they have been teaching me when I don't even care about mind power. Who cares about mind power? We needed to pay rent, bills, or do things right now. And then if this world will only like put in front of us like rules and money, whatever, what kind of that? But I'm very thankful for my guardians and for the other side, that behind the veil, for always walking with me every step of the way. And that's the reason like I never stop my prayers. I do not care if you're a Christian, Hindu, Muslim, whatever. I don't care whatever your religion is, because I know that there's only one God. But the thing is, I needed to ask for help. So I was exposed in the Christian faith, so I have to call on Jesus Christ, Mama Mary, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, all the archangels in heaven to even be helping me, because no, I'm not going to be condoning with Satan or demons. So for every one of you going to be saying, oh, why are you touching tarot? It's like blasphemy or whatever. No, I do not condone working with Satan or demon. And excuse me, I am very religious as well, and I practice meditation and celibacy. So like between me and a slut and a social climber and a gold digger, who you going to believe? Because these sluts, gold diggers, social climbers, they're the ones stalking me, and they're the one who's like provoking me. So if you are crying now, why? Because karma has hit you? Well, I already told you anyway. But I think you're not going to be looking at me because I cast the shit out of you. It's because you made your own karma. I don't tell you shit. If you're a bad person and no one likes you, you dig in your own grave. It's not me. So anyway, if I'm going to be here, like, going to be stating my opinion, and so what? We are entitled for an opinion anyway. But the thing is, I think this planet has gone wrong right now, because wow, there's some countries that if someone says something about a leader and then they pick them up and put them in prison. But what is good now, even the United States is not even exempted for this, because it's turning very hostile. I'm sorry, okay? I mean, if others going to be saying, yeah, we're going to eliminate crimes, whatever, but I just think there's a lot of fear going around right now, especially for immigrants. But America is the blood of the immigrants. So I do not understand why we're going to be like contradicting ourselves. We understand there's rules as well, but like I said, why are you going to be thinking you own a piece of dust on this planet when there's a lot more in this universe that we do not understand? Why we are going to be selfish and greedy for some things that we can never own anyway? Because God and universe are the only ones who own everything and can create life and can destroy and take everything. So anyway, and at the end of the day, if it's your last breath, you still have to answer to the karma and to these guardians that I'm already trying to tell you is behind the veil and is watching us right now. You're going to be telling me that I'm going insane because you cannot see them and I cannot justify myself and can defend myself fully, because when we're speaking about unexplainable mysteries and we're explaining about supernatural and paranormal mysteries, how do I even going to be demanding like supernatural to even show themselves in here? Like seriously, I'm already like thankful that I could channel, because I want to channel good energies, positive energies for myself, and since you found me too, also for you, and no lies. I never lie anyway, but if I don't know anything, like I would tell you, but I will never contradict my guides. I will never contradict whoever is responsible for putting me here. I stand with my warriors, my guardians, universe, God up above. They have stood with me when I am nothing, when I don't know what to do. And then when I can see beautiful things, they are here with me. So I'm very thankful for my guardians behind the veil, and I'm also very thankful, Soul Tribe. Maybe this is not our only fight. Maybe we also has fought together with all these unknown battles that we are looking right now. Maybe it's the good, it's the good and the evil, and we are trying to be the good ones here, the child of love, the child of light, the child of the universe, cosmic, extraterrestrial, interstellar, intergalactic souls together in this collective. So anyway, what I'm saying is like maybe this is not our like first fight. Earth is 1 billion years old, and humans can only live like what, 80, 70, 100 if we even get lucky. But our souls reincarnate, and then like I said, like even me right now, I never thought that I'm going to be here in this spiritual journey. I just asked for a soulmate, and then now universe has taught me, okay, what is this spiritual journey? What is a life purpose? What is a life mission? So I embraced this journey, and then I was trying to seek for answers, but like I said, somewhere along the way, I stumbled on people who think they can never help me, because like they think, I don't know, they want to explore, but they're close-minded. That's what it is. And then instead of treating me good, treating me right, they even want to provoke me and attack me and be stalking me all over. That's not right at all. What kind of behavior is that? And you even call yourself humans. And then you even going to tell yourself that you love humanity. So something is not right there. But like I said, maybe, like maybe if someone has made mistakes in the past, doesn't mean that a person cannot grow and cannot change. Everybody has the chance to change themselves. So we cannot really just say that, oh, this and this, whatever, because see, only God can judge everybody. And my evolution in here, I'm even thankful that like waking up with mind power, I can still speak about love, and I'm not going to be pursuing like fame, money, fortune, like gold diggers and social climbers, and going to be provoking and going to be nasty fox when you think you are in power or connecting to power, and then now you're like lost souls now when like some things did not go your way. It's because we already expected that anyway. If you're a bad person, karma is going to always get you anyway, one way or another. I don't know, Soldier, whether a believer of karma or not, but it still pays to be a good person and a believer of good karma and a believer of the higher power. That's it. I do not teach you bad things, but you understand that I am a vlogger and I do live stream. So what happens here when I am insane, when I'm in pain, when I am lost and confused, I have been transparent, and I'm so sorry if I have triggered some of you, because that's not my intention. When someone is not sane and mentally well or emotionally in pain or physical pain or something. That's what you have seen through the years, because like I said, I was disappointed that on my quest in here to seek help, to find people who can understand me, all I had is provocation, attacking left and right, and trying to defend myself, going to be ranting 24/7. But maybe because they did not understand me, maybe because they thought that, yeah, they're sitting on money and power, they think their shit doesn't stink. But it's not always that way anyway, because in your pursuit for everything else to own a piece of dust on this planet Earth, who cares? It's just a little dust in the entire Milky Way galaxy. It's just one galaxy right now that you don't even know what's happening. You haven't even gone out of solar system, whatever. And then of this little solar system that we had right now, coexisting, cohabiting with all these little planets of Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, whatever. Oh, seriously? And you know, when I am here going to be speaking about supernatural, not just because of tarot, I'm trying to tell you, if Carl Sagan is alive, he would see that whatever my existence here is not just because of tarot and oracle. It's so much more in there. It's mind consciousness, it's mind powers, it's telepathy, it's telekinesis. Instead of putting people in there who's a fucking dumb ass fuck, troll, and smiggle golems, trying to think that they're fucking smart. They're rats. They're the rats in this community right now. They're fucking rats. So anyway, and you know who you are. You are rats. So, and I'm not really close, and I'm not really hiding too, because I would call them out on their faces and going to be tagging them when they're fucking rats. Ugly rats. What we do with rats? Exterminator. Pest exterminator. Well, the universe is going to eliminate all these rats anyway. You're not going to be, and then the people have the audacity and the nerve to be showing their faces when they don't have morals, when they don't have values, and then they're going to be speaking about whatever. What a fucking fake. This is the time and age that you cannot fake it. You either going to be true to yourself, because the universe is already here. Universe is already stepping in here. You cannot fake it anymore. You cannot be pretending who you are not, because truth is going to come out. Maybe a long time ago, you think you can fool others. You can just be so dramatic, melodramatic. It doesn't work that way now. Because if there's someone who's pretending, and you're a fucking rat. All this truth is going to bite your ass in the end. It's going to hurt. That's what's going to happen here. So, but my main point in here is, if you're not a good person, then you know what? No wonder why you're freaking unhappy. And then no wonder why you are attracting all these unhappy people. And this planet, so what now? Fame, money, and fortune, and so what? And then when you're sitting there so unhappy, can't even sleep, don't even know how to put more chaos, so what now? But then, have you ever experienced to see little people and poor people laughing, like children, and people laughing because they're so happy when they don't even have so much money, but they're so happy because they are free, and they thought that they have a chance to be better, whatever. And when you see people like that, wow, it's very heart touching. But since people who does not know that, who just vie for fame, money, fortune, that's what happened now. They're out of touch. And because all they ever want is greed and more money and whatever. What the fuck? Money, man created that as a currency, but we cannot live by it constantly. because money is the root cause of all evil, and then now that's going to like help you pursue like all power. So how can you, how would you think you want to be powerful in this earth right now? Seriously, what you going to be owning? You want to put everything in your name here on whatever this planet earth, and so what, can you take that on your grave? And then when you're going to be down on your grave and your soul is going to meet your maker, this very guardians that I'm trying to tell you who put me in here, what are you going to say for yourself? So see you in the other side, because I can also walk this supernatural bridge, and I'm going to see you on your judgment day, when you're going to be in there right in front of Saint Peter on the book of life. See you on the other side for your karma, fuckers. So see see you on the other side. You think you can be running away from me right now? You think you can be running away from your karma when we're going to be speaking right here like crazy like that? No. Thank you, universe, that I'm not going to be that one who's going to be holding that placard outside, who's going to be saying judgment and judgment day. At least I want to be still beautiful. Spirit guys, we still want to be Baba Boom Fabulous. It's our birthday. We're going to be our birthday tomorrow. Luckily, universe is just giving me consolation in here for the fountain of youth, but I stopped counting my age. How am I going to be counting my age when I'm already functioning on like what? Old soul, ancient wisdom. So how old am I? Maybe I'm billion years old. That's how old I am. So don't even care if others like gold diggers going to be putting themselves like 26 years old, because they've already been planning on it to what the fuck. If you look like you're fucking 40 or 50, don't matter if you're going to be like putting yourself like you're 20 years old. Age is just a number anyway, and it's going, and your looks and your personality is going to justify that. Because if you are someone, it don't matter if you're 20 years old or something like that, but you already, it's like, I don't even, like I said, this planet Earth right now is very vain. You put yourself in some kind of restriction rules that you gotta be some like this and like that. Like, you know what? I never had anything done. I don't have Botox, boob job, butt job, nothing. I mean, but I'm not going to be against like facelift later on if you really needed to like stretch that face. But if you can work with whatever natural ingredients right now, or natural recipe from nature to be beautiful, like we have to embrace our biological age naturally. And it's like fine wine. Like the more older the wine is, the more beauty and the more flavor they get. And I think that's how humanity is. So if you are 20, don't fill your freaking faces with Botox that you're going to be like regretting later. And then with all these boob job or something, or lip fillers, don't do it if because social media right now is selling a lot of shit. Like try to like look and try to be beautiful in natural way and in moderation. You don't have to be too extreme. Some would even complicate like infections or something like that because of all these injections and surgery or something like that. We all have to grow old anyway. Why are you going to be fighting biological age? Why are you going to be fighting the nature of man? Or we are here in the mortal world right now. Instead of focusing on living life or attracting blessings or attracting happiness. But I do understand that some really develop this kind of obsessive compulsive order that when they look at themselves, they see themselves as imperfect and they're never happy. And that's the reason like they get obsessed with surgery. I'm not trying to put like aesthetic or surgery, plastic surgeons in out of business. I'm just trying to say it has to be in moderation. Like even if your business as well, there's also a fine line where you want to make money, but you also want to tell the truth. But I think, I've been watching the Botch series on Netflix. I really like these doctors here too, because if they see that they cannot really be touching and be working anymore with all these botch surgeries, then they're honest. But don't even like put drastic measures and put drastic surgeries anyway if you do not need it. You cannot fuck with your hair, you cannot fuck with your skin, your body, whatever. I mean, but luckily, even with hair and colors right now, even my hair, I melted it or something like that, but hair grows. But what about skin? What about whatever? So take care of you, Soul Tribe. When I say we want to be beautiful and do makeover, if there's other ways that you can use, or like good products that's no chemicals or something, use that first. And then, and unless if there's really something hanging in there or whatever, or you really needed stitches or something like that, I don't know what to say, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you guys. And even Netflix right now, I'm even like looking now, like I could see all the wrinkles or the fine lines, but they say, oh, it makes it more natural and it makes the script more believable. But I do get it, because I was also watching other movies that is all like all surgery, that you don't even know what monster you're looking now. And then with all this Botox, they don't have the ability anymore for face expression, because Botox already freeze their faces. But I feel like if you really have wrinkles, whatever, then I guess if you gotta do, you gotta do. But everything has consequences too. And then, like I said, for most actors, because we rely on their expression, we rely on their, their, to relate with them when we're watching a movie or something like that. And then it feels like you're watching a monster now, because they when they think they want to be like crying, they don't even look like they're crying because their face is frozen. So I don't know why I'm even telling you like that, but so try, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I just think, like, when I am seeing unexplainable things, I'm just shaking my head right now, and I'm thinking, like, how fuck up that this world can be. How can we fuck this world so much? Like, it's just little planet right now. It's just even one planet full of humans, and we can even do things right. Oh my god. It's like just a little planet right now in all the 900 billion galaxy. We can even do things right. You hurt each other. You don't support each other. What is happening? Oh my gosh. And then later on, blame each other if something did not go right. So anyway, Soul Tribe, happy birthday to everyone who's celebrating their birthday this Taurus season. I'm a Taurus, baby. So I think I'm going to get out now, and I think my intuition is right and consistent anyway. So whatever you hear, you always have to use your law of free will anyway. You don't have to, like, we don't have to be fighting with each other if you do not get what I'm trying to talk about. Because some people who stumble on my channel, they might not know about spirituality. They might not know about, like, whatever I'm talking about, like Twinflame, Soulmate, future spouse, intuition, whatever. But just open your mind. They see, because at the end of the day, there could be a reason here why universe, like, all cooking us together in here. But for goodness sake, for me as your supernatural channeler and someone who's been evolving with superhuman ability, don't provoke me, don't attack me, and don't make me already feel bad about myself, because you don't really need to be attacking me to make me feel like shit. Every day my mind is already a windmill, and then when I'm going to be inhaling supernatural energy, everything in my system is already supernatural. If others going to be saying, oh, you know, you're going to be inventing whatever, yeah, that's wires, there's like chips or whatever, and I don't function on chips, I don't function on wires, I function on universe energy directly from the source. I do not know if that's solar power, moon power, water power, but it's high energy. It's the energy from universe. So, and if like if you do not know what's going on right now, so am I do not know, but don't even make me feel bad about myself when I'm already evolving on something no one can explain. So if I'm like ground zero in here, I don't even want to put you in my shoe right now that you're going to wake up and feeling like lost, afraid, and abandoned and orphaned. And I know a lot in this collective, you're survivors. A lot in this collective are like orphans and they're alone. And that's the reason like we have found each other here for like ever since I founded this channel in 2019 and we became family. So Soul Tribe, thank you very much. So every year I celebrated my birthday with you. You are my family. Christmas, New Year, every full moon, everything. Thank you so much for being my family. Thank you very much for being the warriors here in this collective who will like really try to be compassionate, understanding, because there's a lot of things too that you might not agree with whatever I'm saying, especially if I'm insane, but you do not be twisting my words when you're already looking at someone who's kind of struggling right now. If someone in there who's just really crazy with not supernatural ability, with someone whatever, and how much more of a person who's evolving into something more and then just struggling and honest as well. If you can look at others and doesn't even see them as lying to you and they don't have good intentions towards you, and then when I'm here going to be vlogging and going to be transparent and honest, and like I said, take everything that I'm telling you with a grain of salt, because this is not about you, it's about my journey. And then if you are someone who I stumbled or stumbled on me somewhere along the way, if I judge you wrong, then I'm sorry, because it's not supposed to be like that. I don't have enemy on my personal life. Everywhere in New York City, I get free coffee, I get free bread. I'm like a cat. Okay, so I get free stuff because people would just know me that I'm just quiet there, and I think they love me. So why am I going to start picking a fight now online when we don't even know each other? So, and then I have been functioning on my personal life. I don't even speak to anyone. And then now when I'm going to be vlogging, I'm going to be bitching and ranting in here. For what? It's a waste of time. But it's like my alter ego anyway. But no, I don't fight my personal life. No. The only time I will have misunderstanding with some people who does not understand that I have to be true in this journey. And sometimes I'm sure they're good people. They would understand why I chose to walk this path, because I'm very responsible for my own healing, for my journey, and now I'm responsible for every one of you as well. So I have to keep going and see where do we go from here. So try, like I said, I'm your captain and commander in this spiritual explorer 1111 spacecraft. No one can see my spacecraft right now, but yeah, right now I am here right in front of you as your spacecraft. Are we going to make it through or not as a superhuman mutant hybrids evolving interstellar intergalactic? Well, we are still here, and I'm sure a lot of you here are star seeds and earth angels or empaths, like, oh my god, like really super sensitive, and you could be someone like losing your mind right now. Hang in there, Soul Tribe. That's the reason, like, I never even thought about like not being here, even if I do not understand, because I know your struggle. This is the reason like I founded this collective right here, because to find you, to let you know that you're not alone, that it's okay to be different. That's why I keep telling myself anyway. And miracles do happen, Soul Tribe. Miracles do happen and dreams do come true. Just because you are different or has been born with less resources does not mean that you can't be happy, that you can't stumble on good luck. After all, the universe here are the miracle weavers. They're the ones who can create life, can create blessings, can can really give us healing. So we are still alive and breathing in here, and I guess we gotta try. That's all, Soul Tribe. We have to try. No one knows everything. No one knows the future exactly. Only God knows the future. Even if like, oh, you're going to be saying, oh yeah, fortune tellers, tarot. I'm not a tarot reader. Well, anyway, I could see tarot oracle messages in advance, and when I channel with my intuition, my mind power anyway. But at the end of the day, I understand, and I'm aware that I'm not going to be here, and I will not know everything, because God knows everything. Universe knows everything. Look, universe knows something I do not know. The only thing I know here is how universe molded me and built me in here to have mind power to channel energies. And I think if you are not close-minded, like I said, you would have known that how am I evolving in here? It's not just because of a tarot reader or tarot and oracle. I'm already challenging tarot and oracle with my mind power. How can you not understand that? And then if you're going to come to me and provoke me and thinking that I'm like this and like that, I think you're fucking full of shit. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go now. To tell you, when I'm here on my element right now and I'm going to be vlogging, I don't think you're even going to be fighting with me, because like I said, this is where I develop my insanity as well. I don't even speak on real life. I go in a bunch of stores or like places here in NYC. I'm quiet. Everybody knows me, but I'm super quiet. Like I keep to my own business. I do not cause trouble. And then why would I go online now and going to be fighting with shits that I don't even know, with people I don't even know, or people who does not know me? So I don't think like it's right at all, because who's going to be winning in here? You do not have superhuman abilities. What are you up to? If you have nothing to, if you do not know anything like to help me or support me, or if you do not even understand whatever, then shut the fuck up. Because you know what, just be thankful you are not in my struggle right now. You're not struggling the way my mind is struggling right now. If you are someone who just want to be gold digging and going to be provoking whatever, and you think you're all that and going to be beautiful, how odd is that? Some people have all the money and they're not even beautiful, no matter how much fake lips, fake hair, whatever. What the fuck? And then you're the one who's going to be attacking me and provoking me and going to be stalking me. What the hell is wrong with you? If I am here going to be saying, am I getting crazy? Am I losing it? Well, at least I still have mind power. What about you? Going to be provoking little people like me? What do you have to show for it? Because that money is going to be gone anyway, and not all the money can even be paying you to be good humans. So anyway, and then I trust that whoever has put me here, they're my warriors, they're my guardians. Do you think they would allow you to fucking hurt me and provoke me without you getting bitten in the end? I don't think so. Like, whoever put me in here, how do you think that they're not going to be like protecting their own protege in here? Is it easy for universe to just pick another one and whatever? I don't think so. I mean, I feel like, who knows? I don't know what kind of qualification. Well, good luck. If you want to be on my show right now, go right ahead, because you know what, I can give you this crown and this thorn, or this throne, not that thorn, but it's really a thorn, really, because it's, I don't know what I'm inherited right now. If you want to get this gift, then you can be the channeling in here, and you can be flying your own spacecraft. Oh my gosh. And then good luck. How you going to let others believe you? So I love you guys. I am going to go now. Mind matters. Vinita. Oh, India. I love you guys. India, Asia, Philippines. I'm also in Philippines. We're neighbors there. So do not, let's not be bickering and going to be fighting with each other. I know there's a lot of bickering here, but now we're not enemies. We're all friends. We're soul sisters. We're community in here. That's the best in this collective, because you know there's a lot of, like, we are in pain here, so I understand your pain. I do not carry grudges. When I'm just insane, I'll be insane on that moment, on that night, but I'll forget about it the next day, whatever, unless I remember again. But no, I'm not going to be fighting with any one of you. Everybody is welcome here. We are all struggling together. You know what? Me and my mom used to go, oh my God, me and my mom sold ducks before in the market. We were walking around because we don't have money. Or we would catch crabs and we would sell it around. And then we have pets before, like chickens or something like that, or pigs, that we get attached to. Me and my sister, we get attached. But when everything is so hard, we don't have money to pay for school, or we don't have anything for food, oh my God, and then there's no other way but to sell. Oh my God, then we are all crying and so sad. So anyway, for others who did not grow up in a third world country, or like really in a poor environment, they will never understand our hardship. They will never understand, like, why we're so, like, you know, well, anyway, in Philippines we have close family ties, and I'm sure India as well, and a lot more in the rest of the world. We can never really be out of touch like that, because if you're someone who was born into luxury or money, and never even have to work a day in your life because you know you're taken care of, you should appreciate that. But with me and the rest of my community and the rest of the world where I'm from third world country, we were never born in money. But you can teach us to be good people. You can never turn your back on us and then say we're bad, we broke rules, we were like this, because you know what can you get out of this? You never on earth anyway. Why you going to turn yourself on your own, like, kind on humanity? We should be supporting and be helping each other, and not turning away on each other anyway. So for what? For politics, for power, for money? We should just, set that aside. Because what if one day there's going to be superhuman hybrids, or going to be alien now? It's going to be like bad aliens, not immigrants, but aliens from the other interstellar or something, that's not even going to be friendly with humans. And then when humans are already like broken system, broken foundation, that you can even get along with each other. And then what if you're really going to have your real fight with an enemy, or like aliens from outer space who are much more equipped than you, and like super advanced? How are you going to do that? So see, humanity should, work together anyway, because there's a lot more things that you do not expect to see coming. Right now, I'm like here, superhuman hybrid, and then you might be provoking whatever. What if I'm still interstellar, intergalactic, so my kind would know that I am one of them in human form? but it's still right here trying to be speaking about love or whatever. But what if I turn my humanity off? Where we're going to be? You're never going to be looking at me sitting in here and going to be complaining about pain and going to be speaking about love and going to be talking about how humanity like destroy each other. I hope there's going to be superhuman mutant hybrids who's going to evolve much more better than me and can do more things, more possibilities, more than I can do, whatever. Because I was really struggling. It was very difficult. It was so painful, guys. And I don't know, like, if someone's going to evolve like me, I hope they're going to survive. Because you know, when you are constantly fighting with your demons, mental pain, emotional, physical pains, like mind over matter, and then some crazy fucks even going to be provoking me and attacking me for what? That's when we know that there's really bad people around. You shouldn't be like, soldier, I'm going to go now. I need to, like, it's my birthday weekend. I cannot be here like like trying to like be squeezing my toes and my hair when English is my second language. I just really want to channel a message. Well, the channel message is very consistent. My mind power is is consistent. I haven't even like had anything for breakfast yet. I just drink some sip of water and decided that I'm going to see energies, because I've been trying to like channel messages lately on nature, under the rain, in the grasses. Oh, I really love it so much. I really feel good about it. And on the petals and the flowers, because like I said, I am giving this to the universe. Universe put me in here speaking like this. So I'm giving it to the universe. They're the one responsible for why am I speaking like this. I am not going to be condoning on lies, nor I'm going to be like working with demons and satans or something like that. So anyway, but I believe my guides. They know. They know something I do not know, Soul Tribe. And then, like I said, they're the ones who create life. They're the ones who can create blessings and miracle workers. So I'm going to go now. Thank you, guys. I'm going to come back again, because if you are someone like worried about your biological age, why so worried about biological age? Worry about how you're going to take care of yourself. I think, you're not even going to come to me and going to be counting age or something, but I have supernatural energy and I have universe energy in here. What's in my genes? What is whatever? Like, you are all 30s right now, but you already filled your faces with Botox, whatever, and in my collective don't even do that. Or some really like try to take care of their mental health, emotional health, and also be beautiful and be beautiful inside and out. That's it. So Tribe, I know I'm not the best speaker here, but I do understand that me and you can understand each other, because for some reason, why would universe be picking someone from Philippines? I was born in General Santos City, southern part in the Philippines. Like, Philippine map is like a chicken, and then you can see like down under, it's like the butt there, like underneath. That's where my little island is. That's where Melody was born. That's where I'm like, I am there. Just don't know what's happening until universe put me in here in New York City. Well, actually, originally Las Vegas, and then now here in New York City. Hang in there, guys. I am going now. For what else that you cannot understand? Well, I'm just trying to share to you like my experience and my story, because I'm just really trying to connect to every one of you, and yeah, if you're there like, oh, what to do, I hope there's going to be opportunities as well, even if you might not understand everything. That's my intention here in this collective, that you can find sure footing one step at a time, and not going to be constantly bombarded with challenges, because like I said, it's always the fight between good and evil. If you want to do stuff, you want to be better for yourself, and then you get blasted with negative blockages. And my prayer, my intentions for this collective is to find strength and sure footing, that when you're trying to find yourself, that you know what, even if there's storm and blockages and challenges coming your way, you're going to hold your ground. That's what my intention and my prayer here. That's why I am here. So until we can find like our destination, and going to find a way how to clear off from these blockages. But Soul Tribe, can you believe we are here for 7 years? Even me, I have fell off in rock bottom so many times, like, oh my god, but my guides, pam, like put me out again. Because if they're demons and then they saw that I am nothing, that I'm already insane, that whatever, they could have left me in there, bleed me and drain me, and then they can just go in their merry way again and then find another victim. But my guides never left me, Soul Tribe. Whenever I'm nothing, whatever, and then they just, my guides are loyalists. Like, I don't know what I inherited. They're devoted loyalists. I never even knew like how I deserve to have a guides that will give me my power like this, because I would tell you exactly what we're going to see, but then when I say, okay, what's going to come out of this tarot, it's going to be my guardians now. They're universe magic, spirit world. They're the ones who's going to be going to work, because I putting everything to them now. When I don't even know when I'm going to jumble everything, I challenge them too. That, okay, I go to work, I go with my intuition, and then my guides would also, I'm going to let be flying what I already said. So can you believe that? So it's like me and my guides. Wow, it's amazing whoever my guardians are. Because how do they even know? Can they even speak English? How did they even know tarot? How did they even know that I already said that's what we're going to see on Major Arcana and Minor Arcana? How did they even know that? How can they even understand me? Well, I speak a lot of dialects too. They can understand you guys. Whoever is behind the veil. If you are really struggling right now, pray. Okay? You gotta learn to pray to God, pray to angels, pray to spirit guardians, and actually pray to Jesus Christ, Mama Mary, God up above, or whatever your religion, you have a God. But there's only one God anyway, to all of us, the creator, the maker, the omnipotent, whatever. Okay, wow. Happy birthday, universe. Because at least I'm going to be thankful. At least I'm just watching and challenging tarot right now. I don't carry it's judgment day, it's apocalypse outside, losing my shit. So anyway, I still want to be beautiful, spirit guides. Lately, it's like you really have to pick yourself up. I've been really pushing myself lately because, you know, there's a lot of attacks and provocation and a lot of hostility going around here right now where I'm at. I'm currently in New York City, but it's like, you know, no security. It's like you do not know who is like attacking you in all angles or whatever. But then I can't even be like stuck on the room because I don't feel good. I will feel stuck. That's the reason like I was sitting in nature, because I'm asking nature to like balance me and heal me as well. And then when I have good energy, I come back again here. So that's what's happening here. So everything that I am trying to get, high energy, positive energy, I pour it back here in this collective. So do not be attacking me. Do not be angry with me or whatever. Because like I said, my struggle is not to be insane. And my struggle here is to clear your blockages as well. Don't fight with me when I'm the one trying to clear your blockages too. And I'm the one that can, like speak to my guides as well. And anyway, you can speak to your guides too. You can speak to universe anytime. But I'm just your speaker right now. I'm just like someone who's your spirit helper in this journey. So as others, like they also have their mission, and I'm very thankful for every one of you guys. And no, I'm not going to be fighting with any tarot reader. That's a waste of time. That's crazy. If you feel drawn to learn your craft, learn. Because like I said, I have learned my own way in here, but I'm just extreme because universe put me into telekinesis, telepathy, mind power. But I want to find my own kind, and I want to see you evolve as well. And I can understand, and I will understand you. And I'm not going to be like fighting with any of this tarot reader and these YouTubers like I used to, because I know your struggle. Do you know it is hard to read 1 hour? Or even like I see readers going to read an hour on each pile. Oh my God, that's going to drive me nuts. Like, like the energy going to be swirling. How did they even like give all that time, that energy, and going to be speaking? But I know they help you guys. Their presence, their energy, their positivity, or at least their truth. My only prayer to universe is that whoever you're going to be listening, I hope they're going to give you good advice. Because if someone's going to be like giving you bad advice, like no, that's be careful what your is to guide you to people or intuitives who can guide you in this journey, something like that. Not to feed wrong notions, wrong ideas into your head that are going to make you more confused. So for whatever like I do not understand in my journey, does not mean that others not evolving with gifts as well. But in my case, I was just in the extreme because I was trying to find like same mutants like me who can have mind power or whatever. I don't know what to say, so tribe. You understand my point, right? Like I said, we can all evolve here as intuitives, but for some reason I still yet to see someone like me who can channel and see what's going to come out of the 78 and 79 tarot. That's my search in here. Or maybe I'm too hard on myself. But like I said, you are here in my collective and you're welcome here. So if I'm a hybrid, and so are you. You are an extraordinary special hybrid. So now you gotta start digging now. What's your superpower? Maybe you have the power to heal. Maybe you have the power in your hands to heal. Maybe you have the power to like, distance healing. Maybe some of you are going to be drawn to Reiki, crystal healing. I hope it's also going to help supplement and going to give you some kind of source of income, just a little bit. No one really get rich here on spiritual like this, because see, I don't sell crystals, so try and tell you, oh, that's like an amulet in pay $30,000 on this amulet, whatever. I don't even do that. I don't even ask for anything in this channel unless if I'm life and death. I don't sell crystals here, whatever. I sell clothes, like whatever. But I'm not going to be selling shit that I don't think is going to work. But I will sell, and I will tell you, like Timo made me an influencer right now. So like I said, I try to order all my clothes and dresses on Timo, and some you just have to work if it fits you and you know what's good quality and high quality. And Timo has a lot of it's a lot of brands that you can work on. It's the same as all these high-end brands. It's the same. There's where they come from. They're the makers. Timo right now, they're the ones they're the makers. They create stuff. And then some high-end brands, they just get those things from the makers as wholesale, or tell them to make things, and then they put their own brand. That's what happened there. So thank you very much. That's what's whatever. But material things, we should just, I'm not really that materialistic, but I like dresses, and I like style. We still need to learn about self-care and self-love, whatever. And so we can't really be running around. Oh my God, so try to tell you, I can be running around with dirty sneakers, but then now if I'm going to be taking selfies and then my sneakers so dirty, I forgot my shoes. Women, we still need to have good style. We still need to be beautiful. But in my products right now, I use high-end products, luxury products, but I also mix it with like whatever styles and knickknacks. So that's the reason, like, if someone give me like high-end luxury products, like makeup, whatever, I already pack it, or like whatever style I can get out of Timo, I mix and match. So you do not need to break the bank, unless if you are someone like you really like the specific brand or something, you can work with them. So try. I like perfumes, like the high-end perfumes and makeup as well. I appreciate everything, guys. I am just trying to work with whatever I have right now, because I'm a poor girl. Look, right here in front of you. So I'm surviving right now, just like you. And if you're thinking, oh my God, so if you're supernatural, and why are you there struggling and really poor girl? Well, I do not know. Ask my guardians, because I want to get that lottery ticket. I want to get that whatever. Why? If I can channel like this, why don't you give me the Powerball numbers, spirit guys, so I can be rich? Oh my goodness. I don't know, but my guys wasn't working that way. That would have been so easy, right? Give me the number and the Powerball numbers, spirit guides. If I could see major arcana, minor arcana, why can't I see the Powerball number? That's so insane. It's even harder to see exactly what's going to come out. I was 78, 79, almost whatever when we're channeling. Why can't we just give me the numbers, spirit guides, like 5, 10, 14 or whatever, and then it's just 6 numbers, and with a Powerball like a multiplier or something. How hard could that be, spirit guys? There are times I'll be like 15 out of 15, and then now the Powerball Lotto is just maybe 6 numbers. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But I'm not joking, universe. If we can get the Lotto, so we're not going to be sitting in here like dead broke. And then going to be channeling. And then going to be fighting. Like who can see tarot and who's not. So anyway, so tribe. I'm just really being like insane right now and satirical. But I see the humor too. That, you know what? Why I can't be saying I see everything, when in fact, like I said, I can be $1 billion, $1 trillion too. Why don't you give me that number Powerball ticket? But I think my greatest wealth is you, soul tribe, and my greatest wealth is universe and God up above, who awaken my eyes, open my eyes to something more like magic, unexplained mysteries, and I see the colors of the flowers. Even the rain, I can see them vividly, like so bright, like so popping, whatever. My world right now, if it's sad, I really feel sad. And then if it's beautiful and I'm happy, I can feel that too. I feel happy. Like there's no in between right now. So, and even when I see like all these cherry blossoms, that's the reason like I'm always in the flowers, cherry blossom, because I could see these flowers, their colors, so vivid colors, is so beautiful, like I feel like accelerated or something like that, because I don't know, maybe it's part of the hybrid evolution that we can feel deeply, that we can see everything, like even in these little flowers, even wildflower, I can see it. It's like like I would appreciate like nature or little flower, like oh my god, but see others already going to be looking at me what I'm doing in the grasses. Every doorman in Park Avenue or Manhattan would know me, because either I will be taking selfies in their garden or something like that. Or even here in Queens, they used to kick me out under the cherry blossoms because I'm not going to get out under the flowers or under the tree and the flowers until they kick me out. But luckily, lately, they're kind now. They see me in there, they say, okay. All the security just wave now. Because when I'm going to be sitting in there like a cat under the cherry blossom, no one can kick me out in there, because like I said, wherever I go, I'm like under the flowers or in the garden. Oh my gosh. And then going to be coming back to you again, Soul Tribe. So I love you guys. Happy birthday. If it's my birthday, it's your birthday too. So whatever universe going to give me energy, blessings, I'm sharing it to every one of you. So I'm going to go now. Timo, yes, my clothes right now, and my birthday clothes. I plan to do makeup and birthday vlog. And all my clothes and shoes that I'm going to be wearing are from Timo. So I love you, Timo. Thank you so much for giving me clothes, and for making affordable and quality products that I could shop around and experiment with my style, especially for like little people like me, like poor girls like me. So thank you so much. I love you guys. I'm going now, and happy birthday. Yes, it's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to go to Times Square now and do my check-in, because New York City check-in is like 4 p.m. But I want to pick up some lunch, and I might do an early check-in. I woke up 6:30 a.m. today, 7 a.m. and then I said I want to do your channel message, and it's currently 9:46 a.m. right now in New York City time. Thank you. Yes, I love Timo because that's whenever I'm going like the Halloween. I went to Halloween parties, villains and superheroes. All the accessories that I have, like a swan or an angel, are all from Timo, even my heels. And like I also attended the Comic-Con in New York City this 2024. My dress is also from Timo. So no one knows. No one know where I get. No, you wouldn't even know, because it's about like how you can shop like a billionaire or you can style yourself like a billionaire and look like $1,000,000. That's how it is. Put two and two together. So I love you guys. I am going now, and see you again on my next post, live stream, whatever, since it's my birthday weekend, or tomorrow actually is my birthday. I'm April 29. So thank you so much for watching. I am going to sign off now. Bye.